Let's do this live. Hi everyone, Tatiana Kolabu. It is Global Health and Fitness Month. So I figured we need to get started to move. I'm in my fitness studio on a bike, but I hope that you are outside running, you're outside walking, you are maybe rowing, you're on a treadmill. I'm in front of several other bikes, and you can see here we have our tech equipment. This is a great way to get stronger. Let's celebrate movement. If you don't mind, tell us where you're coming in from and tell us what piece of equipment you are on. I'd love to know so I can coach you to that. If not, this is recorded so we can play it later and you can appreciate it a little later. Behind the scenes is my dear friend, Shelby Merriweather, and colleague, helping me figure all of this out. And as we get started, we're going to cross over from sitting in our car, sitting on the couch, to moving and breathing. Hi, Derek. This is awesome. You're in Atlanta. No, Derek, get up. Go outside. Let's walk. I can coach you to walk and power walk if you're not wearing running clothes or if running is not your thing. If you are in any type of equipment, hi everyone. So good to see you all. Derek's coming in from Atlanta. I just met one of my MBA students who's here for the weekend from Atlanta. Add a little resistance to whatever piece of equipment that you're on. So if you're in a rower, let's row at a little quicker pace. Who's cold calling? Derek, you can't, I'm cold calling. All right, Derek, you can come into this later and do the workout. So today we're going to talk about different types of intensity. Right now, when you get started, you're probably at a 0 or 0.5 when you're sitting around your house. When you start to move, you should equally easily move into zone 1, which means we are starting to pump some blood through our heart into our lower body, upper body. So zone 1 can go on forever. All right, Bogota, Colombia. Oscar, get up. Get up off your seat. Let's move. This is kind of my other way of moving. I love teaching group fitness classes. I talk a lot about communication on the platform of LinkedIn, but I do believe that teaching group fitness is communication as well. So when you move in zone 1, you can do it for a while. It's where your warm-ups, your cool-downs, you can talk forever, and it's movement that counts. If you read the Stronger newsletter this month, it says that we need to add some of that into our day. I want you to push away, put your hands on your hips. So for Derek and for Oscar who are sitting around, I want you to reach up and lengthen your spine, open up, open and let your hands cradle, roll the shoulders back. Even if you do this every 20 minutes, you get up and lift your arms, form a goalpost, look at it side to side, stretch a little bit, reach your arms behind, stretch and release a little bit, shake it out. We're going to do a little bit more stretching in a little bit. I'm hoping that if you don't see this live, you can do the workout later. Measurement is motivation when it comes to exercise. So what I want you to do is change your intensity. Whatever you're doing, on a treadmill, you can pick up your speed, or you can go up to 1% at the same speed, or 2%. Jewelry industry, I'm looking for a job. All right, I don't know if you're going to find it here, my friend. I was reading that comment. I'd like for you to switch into the second training zone. That's a little bit harder, right? You should move into zone 2, which is moderate intensity. You can talk, but maybe you can't whistle. You can talk, but maybe singing would be a little ugly. You can definitely breathe. You're using oxygen. So part of what we're doing is training our heart to pump faster and move more blood through. Just got off a 1-hour call with a client. Thanks for motivating me. All right. Grab your headphones and get on the road. Keep moving your legs, even if you're marching in place. A stepper would be a great place to be. Increase your resistance a little bit. So zone 2, you're starting to shake hands with the workout. That's pretty much it. Today, we're going to do some work in zone 2, and we're going to do some work in a little less comfortable zone 3. We're not going to go anaerobic, which is work we do in high intensity intervals. However, we are going to do some intervals, and I'll tell you all about them in just a little bit. I'm sneaking in and looking at my music and looking at my notes, as you can say, my teaching notes. We're going to do 3 times 6 minutes of intervals. The first part of each block will be where we are now, steady work. Then they're going to be 15 seconds, 20 seconds, and the final one will be 30 seconds of intervals. All right. I hope you can hear me okay. Shelby, give me a high thumbs up. Can't post comments. Oh, I'm reading something else. Don't do anaerobic. No, no, no. Keep moving. I know. Some of you don't ever see me in this part. This is a big part of what I do, and I love doing. All right. Slow down your legs a little bit. Let's push away from the handlebars. If you're something else, just land. Slow down your feet and rotate a little bit. Do it on both sides. Most of what we do is this. Carrying stuff, I want you to try to rotate. Show me your hand on your ear. Open up. If you're outside, stop and put your hands in your hips. If you're on a bike, reach and drive your hips back. Stretch a little bit. Twist a little bit. Already done real biking this morning. All right. We can do this later. Good. Good to know. I ran this morning as well. Got to get something first thing in the morning. All right. Here's the deal. Keep moving. Get some water. We're going to start our first set in just a little bit. Exercise many times allows us to translate some of the things that are going on in our lives and in our work lives. And when we move, for some of us, we bring some clarity. We bring some concentration. For me, movement brings focus. Movement brings calmness when it's done. Keep moving. 1 more minute, and we'll start our first of 3 sets of about 5 or 6 minutes. Right. Now, we have talked about easy zone 1, moderate zone 2. We have zone 3 to play with in just a little bit. Shelby is running the descriptions of these. We're going to taste, dip our toe into uncomfortable zone 3 on the next set. Don't be afraid of it. When you do work at a higher intensity level, quite often, your body says, we better stop. I don't want you to get to a very uncomfortable place. But because oxygen is an issue, oxygen gets pulled away. It feels a little breathy. It feels a little bit uncomfortable. It's going not to be, as we say, totally comfortable. Now, if you're on a bike, I want you to reach down and ride at about 65 revolutions per minute. We're going for moderate zone 2. We'll do this for a couple of minutes, and then we'll transition into 5 or 6 15-second hard intervals that are followed in zone 3 by 15 seconds of easy. Now, mind you, I don't want you to stop what you do. Easy means pull back. What is this? Exercise or workout works like a hope injector into your muscles. I need this today, and I do believe it. Thank you, my friend. 1 minute. If you're on a bike, you can come up out of the saddle. If you're on a treadmill, I'm going to have you speed up for intensity or incline. The music, by the way, is not going to be something you're going to be asking me to share. You know why? It's all royalty free. No Taylor Swift here. I hear she's crushing it with all her tours. All right, 30 more seconds. Fix your hair a little bit. Look around the gym. Make sure no one is watching you. Get some water. Raise your water bottle. That's it. All right, friends. In about 5 seconds, we're either gonna speed up or increase resistance, depending on where you are. Power walk or jog. Do something different than you are now. Sounds good? Give me a thumbs up. All right. Ready, set. Your first one. More effort. We're only doing this for 15 seconds. 5 more. That's it. 3, 2, back away your gear, easy. Back to zone 1. So we're toggling between zone 1 and zone 3. Easy music. Get ready. Get set. I was a swimming coach. I know how to whistle. That's how you give your breaststrokers their tempo. That's it. You can hear me, I'm breathless, right? Easy again. 2 down, 3 to go. All right. Woo. Number 3, ready? Pick up your speed. Pick up your intensity. On a rower, strokes per minute. On a treadmill, speed or incline. Outdoors, pick up your pace. Easy. Catch your breath. You can unhinge a little bit. Relax your shoulders. We're doing 3 more, my friends. Ready? Let's go. Come on, come on. Get a little breathless. Not for too long. 5, 3, 2, ease it up. I told you, this is a LinkedIn Live like no other. I know I run the risk of losing credibility. Let's go. But you know what? I believe in the power of movement and exercise so much, I'm willing to risk it. And easy, 1 more. Get ready for this. I hope we have good sound. We won't know until we hear this. Ready? Let's go, friends. Last one. Go. Very good. You got it, you got it, you got it. 3 more. Here's 2. Ease it up. Take all the tension away. We're going to catch our breath. Don't wait to drink water. until you're thirsty. If you are watching this and you're not telling us where you're coming in from, shame on you. Get on your keyboard. Now, of course, you're probably out running. You're not going to stop and do this. All right. Make it easy. Zone 1, like it says on the bottom. Now, Shelby, if you want to show, Zone 1 is easy to do forever. Zone 2 is moderate. It feels like a workout. Zone 3 is the breathless stuff we were just before. All right? Zone 3, not fun to do for too long, for sure. So we're going to spend about a minute here wiping down, drinking up our water. I chose a time that would be right around the lunch hour for Eastern Central. It would be earlier morning for West Coast, or after work for my European friends. Thank you, Montreal. We've done one of the 3 buckets of work. We have 2 more to go. Again, don't ask me for the playlist, because it's pretty generic, but you get me and all my coaching and talking. So the first 2 minutes of the 5 will be steady, zone 2. Then we do intervals, fewer this time, 4 of them, of 20 seconds, hard work in zone 3, and 20 seconds easy, watching the birds fly in zone 1. All right, slow down what you're doing, roll your shoulders back a little, open up your chest, lengthen open your spine. Very good initiative to motivating us. Hope doing that again outdoors by a real bike. If you're going to do this workout of us, you need a flat road and not much of car interference. All right, 2 minutes, find resistance, incline, speed. That's going to get you to a comfortable but semi-challenging zone 2. How should it feel? It feels like effort. It feels like you want to look at the time. You got to focus. Popular song, but this is a remix. Yes, yes. By the way, do you use music to motivate yourself? Oh, yes. I've done a whole newsletter on that. So good. And it's very personal for people. You can use it to bring your spirits up. You can use it to focus. You can use it to really find your equilibrium. You can find it and use it to pace yourselves. If you're on a bike, we're back to 65 RPMs. On a treadmill, you can be walking anywhere from a 3.5 or jogging at a 6.5. Now you got to give yourself a little leeway, because we're going to push our foot on the gas in about 40 seconds. Stretch if you need to. All right. If you're watching this and you want to come to a real class, all of our classes are remote and live. I think I know someone that can set you up with that. All right. All right, 20 seconds. Get a swig of water if you need it. All right. I'm on the bike, so in order to push my intensity, I'm either going to gear up or speed up. What are you going to do? Ready, set. First one, let's go. Intensity jumps to a zone 3, and you're halfway. Good work, good work. Big picture, we're doing the second of 3 sets. And easy. This is all getting posted on YouTube as well, right? Another reason not to have the music police come after us. 1 down, how many to go? 3. Ready, friends? Second one. Let's go. I want you to get breathless. Harder to move, harder to breathe. Halfway through. You can hear it in my breath. Not fun. Yes and yes. Easy. Right. 2 down. 2 to go. Get ready, friends. Shelby, next time we got to get you to do this as well. Ready? Go! That's it. This is like a live like no other. We don't get much interaction. People asking questions because they're working, Shelby. Right. Nice. You have one more before we get our second and final little break. Before our final set. All right. Catch your breath. Zone 1. Get ready to jump in. Zone number 3. Go. That's it. Let's go, Canada. Nice. Drive your legs. You got it. 5 seconds. Here's 3. Here's 2. If you wonder where I'm looking, I've got a timer right here. And a lot of the bikes take all the gear off. A lot of the bikes, treadmills, step mills, ellipticals, give you time. So you can do this on your own. Do a nice warm up. Do a little bit of steady. Throw in some intervals. In the latest Stronger, I wrote a lot about the importance of intensity training. Because when you work intensity, you're really training those walls of your heart to push more blood out and to be stronger. All right. If you're just watching this and you're hearing me and you're working and you're going to do it later, deep breaths, roll your shoulders back, lengthen the spine, reach for the sky, lean a little bit, open your chest. Very good. We're breaking all the rules. Doing things that have not been done very much before. Get your water. This is when your brain says, oh, you know what, I've done enough. I have a lot of work to do, so I'm just going to bail. No, 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 no. I need you to stay. We're going to do one more 5-minute set. Do I always work out during the workday? I, my friend, prefer to start and get it done first thing in the morning, because otherwise too many things conflict. I used to do my swimming at 11, which is not a good time, because again, things get in the way. But you know what the best time is for you to work out? Anytime you'll get it done. That's all I care about. It's not about when, but it's more about getting it done or not. So sometimes, you know, whatever works. In the Stronger newsletter, I said, wear your shoes and don't take them off until you go out on a walk. All right. Set number 3. We have 10 more minutes of movement. I promised you 35 minutes on the spot. Go ahead and find steady zone 2. Let's describe what zone 2 is. It feels like effort. You can talk, but you need to focus more. Remember what I said? You can talk, but you can't whistle. That's it. Again, if you're on a bike, somewhere in the 60 RPMs. One final set. If you notice the little pattern here, we were doing shorter and more intervals to begin with. We did 5, 15 seconds. Then we did 4, 20 seconds. So you guessed it right. We're going to finish our last set by doing 3 30-second intervals. So if you're not used to doing a lot of hard work, this is going to feel like digging a hole on a hot day. You're going to feel it. Steady, not easy. It's so tempting to say, I'm tired. I'm just going to give in. I'm going to throw in the towel. Don't do it, my friends. To build endurance, you have to endure. That's one wise line that a friend of mine in the fitness industry, Mindy Melray, has said again and again. All right. In about 20 seconds, we're going to speed or gear up or incline, whatever you're doing. You go from steady to hard. I'm going to be the timekeeper. 3 of these. Do the first one for you. I want you to do the work for YOU. Speed it up or gear it up. That's it. You shouldn't be able to talk much. You're at the halfway mark. Relax your shoulders. If you're power walking, you should see your thumbs right in front of your nose. Drive the elbows back. If you're out jogging, go easy walk. Very nice. 1 down, 2 to go. Catch your breath. Find your breath. We have 2 more 30 seconds, and then we do an easy. And then you can ask questions too. All right. In 10 seconds, I'm going to add a little resistance. Get a little swig of water. Ready? Let's go. Effort at a zone 3. This is not anaerobic. You can talk, but not much. Halfway mark, it's passed. Come on, come on. You don't even need to look at me to do this. Just listen to the cues. 3, 2, 1, done. This one you did for all the people that can't. They're either working, they don't have the luxury to go outside and work out, or maybe they physically can't. That's what I want you to think about. But now think about a person like that in your life. I want you to put them on a bike behind you, and I want you to pull them. Ready? Let's go. 30 seconds, it's your last one. Work for your loved one who cannot, but would love to. We're going to the end. 10 seconds. Come on. Can't talk too much. 5, 3, 2, and back away your gear. Woo! Now listen. In the beginning of the workout, you have demand that jumps up, and supply has to get there. That's the time you want to give up. You're like, oh, not today. We're at the other end, where demand is not there, but supply is high, because our body was just pushing. So we need to land the aircraft, as I like to say, let our heart rate come down, and with that, our breathing rate comes down. The one thing you don't want to do, and by the way, I have my degree in exercise science, so I'm not pulling this stuff out of my sleeve. I kind of took the classes, and have the certifications, but you don't want to stop when your heart rate is going really high, because then your blood pressure droops and you get giddy, especially when you're around equipment like this. Another thing that I do with people in classes, and again, if you are interested, we can hook you up. I teach a cycling class at 8 a.m. tomorrow, Saturday. For some of you, that's crazy early. So, but you want to inhale or count how many times you inhale for just about 10 seconds. Then wait a minute, count your inhales again, and then make sure that that number is in half. Because when your heart rate is down, you can take deeper breaths. I don't know about you, but I feel like, ooh, the bottom layer of my lungs just opened up for business. When your heart rate is going strong and your breathing rate is high, you feel like you're breathing in your neck. And it's not fun. Another cue we give runners especially, we say breathe out more than you breathe in. Because one thing that we tend to do is overbreathe and get hyperventilating. I've seen that happen in swimming, for example, where people are not comfortable with their face in the water half the time, and it feels pretty uncomfortable. We're at 31 and a half minutes. That means we have just a few more to do some stretches that you can all join me for. But I'm not going to do them before we slow down your heart rate. If you're on a treadmill, I want you to slow it down or incline it. If you are on a stepper or an elliptical, again, keep that resistance but slow down your speed. On the bike, add a little gear and push away. If you're walking, just hands by your hips. We just posted the Ethos website, any of our classes. And by the way, we figured out this whole remote thing during COVID. I'm telling you. Let's talk about the upper body. Lift up the arms again, up to the ceiling, drive the thumbs back, and give me a goalpost, football or soccer, anywhere around. Turn your neck. Now, you can keep moving and walking. Extend the arms, press them behind you, in front of you. Bring them to the center. Reach to one ear. Tug to the opposite shoulder and drop this arm. You're stretching the long muscle called the sternocleidomastoid. I don't know how to spell it. Press your thumb into your head so your chin and your chest gets closer. Let's go up above your head again. That's it. Goalpost. Reach the other side now and drop the other arm. One little trick you can do is put your fingertips to the lower part of your back and release that rotator cuff. Very good. Roll your shoulders back. Wherever you are, I want you to slow everything down. On these bikes, we can push down and stop the pedals. I want you to straddle where you are. Put your hands on your hips. Shift side to side. Very good. Now I want you to take one hand to your ear and rotate. Open up. Open with the arm. Rotate and open up. Rotate to your ear and open up nice and strong. Reach and lean across. Notice that I'm doing a lot of twisting and leaning. Reach one spot on a piece of equipment and rotate your spine. Let's do this on the other side and we'll say goodbye. I promised you 35 minutes. Reach the arms up, up, up. Other side now. Reach your hand to your ear. Rotate over and open up. Rotate. Open up. Very good. One more time. Now hold it here. Lean a little bit. Shift, shift, shift. Even if you're sitting up, place your hands right on your hips and rotate in both directions. Very good. Use the bike, the rower, wherever you are, hug a tree or a bench, and shift and rotate your spine as you go forward with this. All right. I don't know about you, but I need to take a shower and rinse off because I'm sweaty. Finish what's in your water bottle. Let me know if you have any questions on the platform. Thank you so much for joining us with Movement. And even if you're doing this later, shoot any questions. Be strong, stay strong, work your body and your heart. Take care. Till next time.